Hi sunshines, welcome to our TikTok live today. It is Monday, July 7th, 2025, and we are live here at Sunshine Paradise Retreat. Join me as we do a tarot card reading, and then we are going to get into a relaxing and grounding yoga flow. So thank you everybody for joining. I'm Ashlee Sunshine and I'm a yoga teacher, holistic lifestyle guide. I host retreats and I am live here at Sunshine Paradise Retreat, and we are currently in Joshua Tree. I'm going to get into the oracle card reading, and then I am going to be turning on the sub-only video for the yoga. I know how to do it. Let's see. Is there a way to do that? Yes, there is. Yes. Okay. So when we get into the yoga, I will be turning on the sub-only live video and chat when we get into that later. So thank you everybody for joining. I'm so happy that y'all are here. Hold on, I'm blocking someone. Okay, there we go. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for joining today. Hello. I hope everybody had a great weekend, holiday weekend here in America. So I am going to be getting into the oracle card reading now, and I will be channeling all of the energy that is everyone live on this TikTok live, and then I use ChatGPT to interpret the tarot cards because I don't know them by heart right now, but I will soon. Hi, Dolan. Yes. Dawn asked if I'm going to be doing yoga. We will be doing yoga after the tarot card reading. Yes, yes, yes. This is how we set our mantra with the tarot card reading. Okay, that was really fast. We're just going to pick these two cards that fell out. Oh, 3 cards. And 1 on the deck. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords, and on the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. So let's ask ChatGPT to interpret this tarot card reading. Hi, Alex. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Please interpret the tarot card reading I just pulled for everyone on my TikTok live today. I pulled the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and on the bottom of the deck is the 3 of Cups. If anybody's wondering, I am using ChatGPT, the app, to interpret the tarot card reading. So I'm speaking, obviously, with the microphone voice. I don't know what it's called. What is it called? The thing on the phone that, like, you talk to? Wonder Woman Lifts asked if I'm Russian. No, I'm from America. Okay. Yes, Sam, you can. ChatGPT is very knowledgeable about tarot. It knows everything about the cards, obviously, because it just pulls from whatever it's trained on in the internet. Okay, so here we go. 5 of Swords first. This is our collective reading, everybody, for today. Everyone on this live. This card shows conflict, tension, or feeling like there's a battle. Sometimes one that wasn't worth fighting. For the collective, it can mean misunderstandings, petty arguments, or ego clashes. It may also point to the need to walk away from drama or be mindful of how words can hurt. Yes. Ain't that the truth? Okay. 10 of Swords is next. This reinforces that theme. Something is coming to a painful close. It can feel like betrayal, burnout, or hitting rock bottom. But this card also reminds us that when something ends so completely, a new dawn is inevitable. It's about release and the promise of a new cycle. The Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. This card is the light at the end of the tunnel. It shows that despite conflict or painful endings, there is lasting security, legacy, abundance, and community support available. It's a sign that long-term stability is possible when you let go of what no longer serves you. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. The underlying energy is one of community support and celebration. This means that the collective is being reminded not to isolate after the conflict or the ending. Instead, find joy in connection, friendship, and shared good times. This is where true healing and abundance take root. Our collective message today, everybody. Some of you may be releasing harsh words, betrayals, or exhausting battles right now. Let them go. They are paving the way for more solid, joyful, and abundant connections. Remember to lean on your soul tribe. Celebration and support will help you transform pain into strength and stability. I love that. Okay. Please write me a one-sentence mantra for this reading. Hi, EA749. Hi, Corey. Okay, our mantra for today, everybody. I release old battles and painful endings and open my heart to the lasting joy, abundance, and community that await me. Hi, Luck. Thanks so much, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's a blessing and an honor to be here with you all today. Okay, I'm putting the cards away. We're going to get into the... Hi, Anthony. We're going to get into the yoga now. So before that, we are. Yes, Wonder Woman lifts. We're about to go do the yoga. We're doing it in the greenhouse today. Yay, yoga. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. So we are live here at Sunshine Paradise Retreat in Joshua Tree. We'll be here for about another week. This is the living room. And then I am moving in a week to another place here in Joshua Tree because the Wi-Fi here is really slow and I need faster Wi-Fi. So this place has been awesome and I loved it, but we're on to new places. That's the kitchen. This is where we do yoga a lot too. There's my singing bowls. It is a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. And okay, we're going into the greenhouse. This is my favorite room in the house because it has all of the plants. I love this. It's so relaxing in here. And this is where we do the yoga. Okay. Hi. Okay. Oh, let me set up. So we're gonna do it here. I don't really know how I'm gonna play around with the angle today for the yoga or what's the best angle for this. I moved the mat into a different direction. Playing around. Okay, 1 second. Hi Jay, I'm Ashlee Sunshine. Okay, so I think that I'm just gonna use that angle. That looks good. Hey guys, so we are doing a yoga flow today, so there won't be any like pausing for Q&A in between like I've been doing lately. Because today's just about flowing. So I'm gonna be turning on the sub only live here. One second, how do I do it? This is the first time I'm doing this, so thank you for your patience, everybody. Yes. Okay. Switch. Oh. All right, I think we made it work. Okay. I think it's working. We'll see. Let me just see if it's on here. Oh, it says on. Can comment. Okay, I think that's gonna be it. Do I need to turn on the sub-only comment? I don't know. Yeah, okay. I think it's working. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, hi everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna bring this closer. So welcome to our live yoga today. We are doing my standard yoga flow, which I always do on here, which is a grounding and relaxing yoga flow, lots of hip openers and spinal mobility, flexibility. We will be getting into doing the splits, option to skip any or all of the postures if you just want to chill in Shavasana and relax the whole time. That's obviously completely okay. Listen to your body, give yourself breaks as you need, modify according to your needs also. And as we do every time here, we are gonna start with a short guided meditation. So finding that nice, I'm gonna sit a little more back because I'm on the concrete and it's hard. Okay, so we're gonna start with a short guided meditation. Sitting with a nice and straight spine. We're gonna drop those shoulders down and away from the ears. And as we do this, we're just gonna feel the stress melting down away from our upper shoulders, neck area. And we can relax the hands on the knees, palms facing down for grounding or up for receiving, or into a mudra. Whatever mudra of your choice, there are many options. And I invite you to close your eyes or gaze down at the ground. Relaxing the tongue away from the roof of the mouth to rest on the back of the teeth. And we'll begin by just tuning into our breathing. Let's take 3 big deep breaths together, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, beginning with that first one now. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more times, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last time, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And returning our breath to normal breathing now, breathing in and out through the nose. And just noticing how it feels to breathe without judgment, without labels. Simply observing the textures and qualities of the breathing. And as we enter into this time together, I invite you to set an intention. This intention can be for yourself or for somebody else, whatever you're feeling called to dedicate this time to. I would like to dedicate this time to our mantra that we set earlier. I release old patterns and painful endings and open my heart to the lasting joy, abundance, and community that await me. And gently opening the eyes. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Welcome. I'm really looking forward to getting into this flow with you all. So we're gonna get started in child's pose. So I'm gonna move the camera angle a little bit. So we're gonna move it back so you guys can see me a little bit better. How's that? Should we do more back? I wanna make sure you guys can hear me too. What do we think? Is this good? Maybe a little back. We'll go a little more back. There. Okay, awesome. So we're gonna get started in child's pose. Opening up the knees nice and wide as we sit back into the heels. We're gonna drop our chest down to the ground as we reach forward, bringing our forehead to touch the ground. Long, deep breathing here. Relaxing into the stretch. As we lift up into tabletop position, coming onto all fours. And we're gonna start with our cat-cow flow here for spinal mobility and flexibility. Inhale as we gaze up towards the sky. We're gonna drop that belly button down towards the ground. Exhale for cat, pulling the belly into the spine, tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Moving at your own flow and pace here. Tuning into the body and just noticing what comes up for you without judgment, without labels. Coming back to our tabletop position, and we're gonna move through Shakti circles now. So we're gonna do big circles to the right, inhaling as we come up, exhaling as we come down and around. And then rotate the other direction. Coming back to our tabletop, and now we're gonna do tabletop front to back circles. So we're gonna inhale as we come through a child's pose. Did I say inhale? I think I meant exhale. Inhale as we come forward, coming through a seal pose, upward dog motion, and then exhale as we come back through child's pose. Inhale as we come forward, exhale as we come back. Just a couple more times here. And then we're gonna switch other way. So we're gonna inhale as we come forward, exhale as we come back and around. Coming back to our tabletop, and we're gonna do thread the needle now. This is gonna be a really good shoulder stretch here. So we're gonna inhale as we reach the right arm up, gaze up. Exhale as we thread that needle, bringing the right arm through the space between our body and the arm and coming to rest on that right shoulder. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale as we reach that right arm up. Exhale, coming back into tabletop. Inhale as we reach the left arm up. Exhale, coming into tabletop, coming to rest on that left shoulder. Long, deep breathing here. Ooh, this one feels so good, you guys. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hi. Inhale as we reach that left arm up. Exhale for tabletop. I'm already so relaxed. Okay. Take a deep breath in. As we flip our toes to face the ground, exhale, we're gonna rise up into downward dog. So we're gonna send the hips up towards the sky, pressing through all 10 fingers, both palms. We can pedal out the legs here, left and right, left and right. Just stretch out the back of the thighs and the hamstrings. Long, deep breathing here. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, releasing any tension with that breath. One more time. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. As we come to the top of a push-up position, we're gonna stack our hands, wrists underneath the shoulders. We want to tuck that tailbone down and engage our abs. Lift the kneecaps up to engage the thighs. Inhale as we hinge forward over the toes. Exhale as we lower all the way down, nice and slow to the ground. Flipping the toes so that the tops of the toes are facing the ground. Inhale, coming up either into Cobra, or you can hang out in Sphinx here, or personally my favorite is Seal Pose for a nice deep back stretch here. And just holding here for several rounds of breath, long deep breathing. One more deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose. Coming up through tabletop position onto the knees. We're gonna flip the toes again to face the ground. Deep breath in, inhale here. Exhale, downward dog, send the hips up towards the sky. Pedaling out the legs left and right, left and right. Taking a nice big deep breath in here. Exhale, flutter the lips, horse breath. Release any tension with that breath. Inhale as we reach the right leg high. We're gonna lift it up, coming into three-legged dog. As far as you can lift it up, open it up to the right, to the left, open up that hip. Exhale as we bring that right foot through the middle of the hands, dropping down into a lunge here. We're gonna keep that back knee lifted to start. Holding here for several breaths. How's everyone feeling today? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all so much. We're gonna drop that back knee down and flip the back toes so that they're facing the ground. Dropping down into a low lunge. We're gonna hold here and continue with long, deep breathing. One more breath here. As we bring our weight into that left knee, we're gonna extend and straighten the right foot. Flex that right foot towards the face. Take a nice big deep breath in here. And on the exhale, drop the chest over the leg. Let the head and neck be heavy. We're gonna recommit to that bend in the front knee. This time we're gonna bring our right arm up to grab our left foot behind us. So bend that left foot, pulling it towards the body, lunging forward. Holding here, long, deep breathing. And gently relax that leg back, coming back into a low lunge. Now, option to stay here if you want, or if you want to try the splits with me, we will be sliding into those here. So we'll be here for about 20 seconds. Take your time getting into it, and wherever you are, just remember it's exactly where you need to be. If you don't look like me, that's okay. It doesn't mean that the stretch isn't working. I'm very flexible. You're also always welcome to hang out and chill in Shavasana, which is corpse pose lying down. So we'll be here for just a couple more breaths. And if you're in the splits with me, we're just gonna drop down onto our right hip here. If you're in that lunge, come meet us in pigeon pose. We're gonna bend the front knee. So we're gonna bring the right knee to our right wrist. The back foot is straight, toes pointed. As we square the hips towards the front, we're gonna inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale, dropping into a sleeping pigeon onto the elbows. Resting here, I know it can be hard. This is a big, deep hip opener, so a lot of emotions may arise. Positive, negative, neutral. Just let them come and go without judgment or labels. We are known to store lots of trauma and emotions and feelings in the hips. Trauma centers. So these are meant to release that so that we can move through it into a better place. More balanced place. Inhale as we lift the chest up. We're gonna flip the back toes so that they're facing the ground. Inhale as we come back into three-legged dog, open up that hip. Straighten that leg out. You can kick it, bend it, whatever feels good for you. Exhale, downward dog. Pedal out the legs left and right, left and right. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, releasing any tension with the breath. All right, now we're gonna do that on the left side. Are you ready? Inhale as we lift the left leg high. You can open it up to the left, to the right. Exhale as we bring that left foot through the center of the hands, dropping down into a lunge. Keeping the back knee lifted to start. Holding here, long deep breathing for several rounds of breath. As we gently drop that back knee down, we can flip the back toes so that they're facing the ground too. Dropping into a low lunge, we're gonna hold here, long deep breathing. And now we're gonna bring our weight into that right knee as we straighten this left leg forward. We're gonna flex the left foot towards the face. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we drop the chest down over the leg. Let the head and neck be heavy. Inhale as we lift the chest up. Recommit to that bend in the front knee. This time we're gonna bring the left arm up to grab that right foot behind us. Lunging forward as we grab that foot, pulling it towards the body. Holding here, long deep breathing. Gently drop that back leg down. Option to stay here in a low lunge, or if you want to slide into the splits with me, we will be going there. We'll hold here for about 20 seconds, so try to find comfort in discomfort if you're feeling discomfort. Or option to lay in Shavasana and relax, whatever feels good for you at this moment. Listen to your body. Taking one more big deep breath here. If you're in the splits with me, we are gonna drop down onto our left hip here. We're gonna bend this knee. If you're in the lunge, meet in pigeon pose. So we're gonna bring our left knee to our left wrist as we square our hips towards the front. Checking to make sure on the right here that our toes, ankle, and knee are in one line. So we wanna square our hips towards the front. Inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale, dropping down onto the elbows for sleeping pigeon. Holding here for several rounds of breath, long deep breathing. Inhale as we lift the chest up. We're gonna flip the back toes so that they're facing the ground. Lift that left leg up, coming back into a three-legged dog. Open it up to the right or to the left if that feels good. We'll meet in downward dog. Taking a nice big deep breath in here. And exhale. As we walk our feet to meet our hands, we're going to open up the feet about hip-width distance apart. And we're going to drop down into a yogi squat. So we're going to drop our hips down. Hands can come into prayer here or on the ground if that feels good for you. And we're just going to rotate side to side here for a nice deep hip opener stretch. Stretching the groin, the inner thighs. Holding and long deep breathing. We can do a little squat workout here, my favorite squat workout to do. So how we're gonna do this is we're gonna bring our weight into our left knee here, and we're gonna kick this right foot out to the side. As we flex the right foot towards the face. We can do a little foot yoga here too. So we do just point and flexing. Bringing this foot back to a flex. As we bring our weight into that right knee, my knee always cracks on this one. And we're going to continue with the foot yoga here on the left. So pointing and flexing on the left foot. Okay, now this is where we do the little squat workout. Bringing this foot back to a flex. So we're just going to rotate right to left here. And this is going to stretch out our glutes pretty nicely and build some strength. So we'll be here for about 20 seconds, moving at your own pace. Just a little bit longer, you can do it. All right, last time here, and now we're gonna straighten the legs, coming to standing. Dropping the chest down over the legs, bringing the hands onto the ankles, or the knees or the legs, wherever you can reach. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, dropping the chest down. Bringing the hands to the ground, we're gonna walk the feet in, dropping back down into yogi squat. And we're gonna come to our comfortable seated position. Dropping into butterfly now, so we're gonna open up the knees nice and wide. Bringing the soles of the feet together. Holding here, long deep breathing. This is a great posture to do some foot yoga in and foot massage. So by pressing the thumbs into the soles, it's a really good way to just give yourself a little foot massage. It can be really grounding. I personally love foot massage. It can like alleviate my headaches and dizziness immediately if I'm feeling uncentered or out of balance. Inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale as we drop the chest over the leg. Let the head and neck be heavy. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale as we lift the chest up. It is so windy outside right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but here, we're gonna open up the legs nice and wide. Coming into a seated straddle as far as they can open. Flexing the feet towards the face. Let's see if I can get a better angle here for you guys. Okay. Inhales, we lift the arms up. Exhales, we reach over to the left, all the way over, dropping down over the left leg. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhales, we lift up, coming through center, bring the arms up, turning to the right. Exhales, we drop down over to the right. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale, lifting up through center, reach the arms up. Exhale as we drop down through center as far as is comfortable, and you can go. Be really gentle with yourself here. If you ever feel a pinching pain or sensation, that means pull out. We don't want any pain. Little stretching is okay. But come down as gently or as far as you can. I can go pretty far because I'm flexible. If you don't look like me, it's okay. I've been doing this a long time. Everyone's gonna look different and be at different levels in their journey. We can rotate side to side here, moving left to right to get a bigger range of motion in the stretch, the inner thighs, the groin. Wherever you are, taking another big deep breath in and exhale. Inhale as we lift the chest up. And slowly closing the legs, coming onto the hands and the knees. Coming into frog pose, another deep hip opener stretch here. We're gonna drop down onto the elbows. Open up the knees nice and wide. Let the hips fall as far as they'll go. This is also a great stretch for middle splits if you're working on those middle splits like me. And we'll be here for several rounds of breath, just holding and long, deep breathing. Taking one more big deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth or the nose. Coming onto the hands, we're gonna close those knees nice and gently. And we will be coming into the middle splits. If you want, you can skip it. But I'm trying to get my middle splits, so we will be going into those. This is how I get into them. I just come to standing and then slide down. Pretty easy. Let me go this way. So holding wherever you are, just long, deep breathing. I've definitely still got some ways to go, but we're getting there. Slowly. Wherever you are, take another big deep breath. Exhale and dropping down into a comfortable seated position, closing those legs nice and slow. We're gonna come onto the belly for a counter pose into seal pose, or option to come into Sphinx or Cobra, whatever's comfortable for you. I personally like seal pose because I like deep, deep, deep back stretches. My fave. Wherever you are, take another big deep breath in. And exhale. Coming onto the hands and the knees through tabletop. Walking those knees forward. Okay, we're gonna come to sit now. Let's do a little foot stretch, foot yoga. This is really great for anybody that may have plantar fasciitis, wear high heels a lot. So we're gonna sit on the knees here. We're gonna shift our weight forward, coming onto the knees, and we're gonna bring the toes down. So we're gonna sit on our heels here. This can be really painful for people that wear high heels, so please take breaks, or if you need to come out, it's okay. If you want to go deeper into the stretch, you can release your weight from your hands, coming to sit completely on the feet. And we'll be here for just a breath. So big deep breath in and exhale. Bringing the weight back into the hands. We're going to relax the feet, sitting on the heels. Okay, and now we can just move right into a little ankle stretch here. So from here, we're just going to bring our weight back. And we just rock the knees up gently. A couple times. And it's going to stretch the front of the ankles. Coming back onto the knees, sitting on your side, and we're gonna bring the feet out in front now. Coming into a seated position, flexing the feet towards the face. Inhale as we reach the arms up. Exhale, reach for the feet. Option to peace finger those big toes, pressing the thumbs into the big toenails to activate the acupressure points connecting to the brain. Inhale as we lift the chest up. Exhale as we try to get our head to touch our toes. And relax. Relax away from the feet. We're going to come now to lying down on our backs. So make your way down to a comfortable lying down position. Let's see, I'm going to face this way. So we're going to be lying down in Shavasana. This is called Shavasana, corpse pose, where you're just lying down. Inhale as we bring the right knee into the chest, hugging the right knee into the chest. You want to avoid the rib cage, so you want to hug the right knee in towards the right armpit. We can roll up the ankle here, right and left, just to stretch it out, release any inflammation there. Nice, long, deep breathing. On the exhale, bring that right leg over the left side body, gazing to the right for supine spinal twist. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale, hugging that chest, the knee into the chest one more time. Exhale and relax that leg. And now we're gonna switch. So we're gonna inhale as we hug the left knee into the chest. Again, you want to avoid that rib cage, so hugging the left knee into the left armpit. And we can roll out the ankle here again if you did that on the other side. On the exhale, we're going to bring that left leg over the right to rest on the right ground as we gaze to the left for supine spinal twist on the left. Holding here, long, deep breathing. Inhale as we hug that left knee into the chest one more time. This time we're gonna bring the other knee into the chest as well. Hug both knees. Give yourself a hug. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Give yourself some love. Our bodies are our best friends. Say it, I love you, body. Thank you, body. Relaxing away from your legs. And we're gonna plant the feet on the ground now. Hands come down to the side. We're gonna lift up into a bridge pose. Take a deep breath here. Lift the hips up towards the sky. Option to interlace the hands underneath the back and wiggle the shoulder blades together for a deeper stretch. Option to come onto the toes also for a deeper stretch if you want to or can. And staying here for a breath. Exhaling and relaxing the arms out from underneath you, dropping down. Okay, we're gonna do shoulder stand and plow pose, which I don't usually do on the lives, but I wanna do it today. So we're gonna bring the knees into the chest, and it's really important in this one that you do not move your neck. That's how you can strain your neck in shoulder stand. So it's so important that you keep facing the sky. If you need to watch me do this before you do it, then do that. Because it's hard to follow along if you're gazing at me and doing this. So if you've done shoulder stand before, feel free to go into it. But we're gonna tuck the knees into the chest, hands are down by the sides. Lift the legs up towards the sky. And we're gonna use our weight, our hands, and our abs to lift us up into shoulder stand. Up, all the way up. You can point the feet, use your hands for support on the lower back. This is really good for reducing inflammation, also in the legs and the feet, with the blood flowing in the opposite direction. And to come into plow pose, you're gonna drop the legs overhead to the ground. Interlace the hands behind the back if you want for a deeper stretch, wiggling the shoulder blades together. And holding here, long, deep breathing. You can, if you want, also, if you can get there, then bring the knees onto the ground. I'm really flexible, so if you can't do this, it's okay. And feel free to come out whenever you want. You just come out the way you came in. Nice and easy. And we'll meet in Shavasana. Love me that one. Okay, and for our last posture, our last yoga pose, we're gonna do happy baby. So we're gonna hug the knees into the chest, grabbing the outsides of the feet with the hands, open up the knees nice and wide, lift the legs up. You can straighten one leg and then the other. Rotate side to side on the spine for a nice spine massage, back massage. Long, deep breathing. And relaxing the legs, coming into Shavasana. Let the hands fall down to the sides. Relax everything in the body now. Full body relaxation. This is how we end our yoga, to relax and integrate all of the work we have done. Melting into the ground. Feel the body relaxing, every muscle in the body. Feel you and the earth becoming one. Now in some yoga classes, we hold here for 5-10 minutes. Some videos online, people hold this for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We're gonna come out now. This is just gonna be a very short Shavasana. So coming over onto the left or the right side into a fetal position. This is the symbolism for rebirth because this is how we come into the world. And so we end by coming out in this as we're reborn, a little bit more flexible, a little more enlightened, wiser. Using the hands to lift us up, coming to a comfortable seated position. And let's take a moment to come back to our intention that we set at the beginning. I release old battles and painful endings and open my heart to the lasting joy, abundance, and community that await me. I invite you to place your hands on your heart center if that feels good for you or you want to try it. We're going to breathe into the heart center here. So we're going to breathe in love. Nice big deep breath into the heart. Exhale hate and anger from the heart. Inhale love into the heart center. Exhale judgment, fear, anxiety. One more time, deep breath into the heart. And exhale. Thank you everybody for joining this live yoga today. It's been such an honor to be here with you all. And I love coming on here and doing yoga with you all every time I'm able to. Okay, so we don't always do sub-only lives. I'm gonna turn it off now. The sub-only live, I'm gonna turn it off and just chat with you guys for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So now I know every time I turn the sub-only live on, I can't turn it off. Okay. Well, I was going to turn the sub-only live off and chat and hang out with you guys, but I can't do that. So we won't do that today. But I love you guys. I love all of you guys, ladies, anyone that's on this live. I'm so grateful for you, and I really appreciate you all joining. All of your subscriptions, your donations, your gifts, comments, follows, everything really are so appreciated and help make this live possible. So thank you. As a reminder, all these lives do get recorded and posted to our YouTube channel as well as to our Sunshine Community subscription on our website for an ad-free watching experience. I also offer one-on-one sessions. I do one-on-one yoga, meditation, support, sound baths, customized wellness retreats, in-person and virtual. I'm only taking clients right now that are grieving the loss of a spouse, partner, or soulmate because that is my journey right now. So if that is you, you can send me a DM or a you can check out my website. The link is in the bio of this live. All the links to our YouTube channel and my website are on my page here in the description, in the bio. Sorry, I'm out of it. This is yoga. This is what happens. We get super blissed out and it's kind of hard to talk after. So super chilled out right now. Love you guys. Namaste. The divine light in me honors, sees, and respects the divine light in you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I will see you next time.